Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into Dating Essentials for Men by Dr. Robert Glover. If you're looking for a complete guide on how to master your dating life, whether you're just starting out or getting back into the dating scene, this book is must-read. It's not just about tips and tricks, it's about understanding the psychology of attraction, overcoming fears of rejection, and building authentic connections with women. Dr. Glover, who's famous for his other book, No More Mr. Nice Guy, lays out a blueprint to help men shift their mindset and develop the dating skills they need to succeed in the modern world. And trust me, this isn't some shallow, quick-fix guide. It's packed with actionable advice that can truly transform the way you approach dating. If you haven't watched my video on No More Mr. Nice Guy, make sure to check that out after this one. It'll give you a great foundation for understanding some of the concepts we're discussing today. Now, let's get into it. We kick things off with mastering your mind, and this is where Dr. Glover dives into the mental roadblocks that most men face when it comes to dating. The biggest enemy? Your self-limiting beliefs. These are the mental scripts you've probably been telling yourself for years. Things like, I'm not good enough, women don't like guys like me, or I don't have what it takes to be successful in dating. Dr. Glover explains that most of these beliefs aren't grounded in reality. They're just stories we've internalized based on past experiences or societal conditioning. For example, maybe you had a bad experience in high school or college where you were rejected, and now you believe that rejection is inevitable. Or maybe you've grown up thinking that women only go for a certain type of guy, and you don't fit the bill. The first step to improving your dating life is becoming aware of these limiting beliefs and actively challenging them. Dr. Glover encourages readers to start observing their thoughts. Whenever you catch yourself thinking, I'm not good enough, replace that thought with a more empowering one like, I'm constantly improving, and I have something valuable to offer. Actionable tip. Write down your self-limiting beliefs and then rewrite them in a more positive, empowering way. Over time, this mental shift will transform the way you see yourself and approach dating. Rejection is one of the most paralyzing fears when it comes to dating. But here's the thing. Dr. Glover points out that rejection is just part of the game. It's not a reflection of your worth or value, but rather a natural part of connecting with people. In fact, he suggests that rejection isn't something to fear, it's something to seek out. Wait, what? Seek out rejection? Yep, that's right. Dr. Glover challenges men to shift their mindset and view rejection as a sign that they're putting themselves out there and taking risks. If you're not getting rejected, it probably means you're not trying hard enough. Every no you hear brings you one step closer to the right yes. Here's a relatable example. Think of dating like playing a game of basketball. You're not going to make every shot, right? But that doesn't mean you stop shooting. The more you practice, the better you get, and eventually, the more shots you make. Dating works the same way. Every rejection is an opportunity to learn and grow. Quick tip. Dr. Glover suggests challenging yourself to get 3 no's this week. The idea is that by seeking out rejection, you take the emotional sting out of it and build your resilience. Next, we have one of the most crucial lessons from the book, overcoming nice guy syndrome. Dr. Glover coined the term nice guy syndrome to describe men who try to win women over by being overly accommodating, avoiding conflict, and suppressing their own needs. The problem is being too nice often backfires. Women don't want a man who's a pushover. They're attracted to men who have boundaries, who are confident in expressing their opinions, and who can take the lead. Dr. Glover explains that many nice guys think that by constantly pleasing women, they'll eventually win them over. But in reality, women don't want someone who's always agreeable. They want someone who can challenge them and stand up for themselves. Here's an example. If you're constantly agreeing with everything a woman says, you might think you're being considerate, but it can actually come across as boring or unassertive. Women are drawn to men who have their own opinions and aren't afraid to disagree. That's what creates attraction, having a dynamic, engaging conversation, not just passively agreeing. Dr. Glover teaches that it's okay to express your wants and needs. In fact, it's crucial if you want to build a real, authentic connection. Another core concept in Dating Essentials for Men is the idea of abundance. Dr. Glover stresses that many men operate from a place of scarcity when it comes to dating. They believe there are only a few good women out there, or they think that if they mess up one date, they'll never find someone else. But this scarcity mindset creates desperation, which is a huge turnoff. Women can sense when you're acting out of desperation, and it pushes them away. On the flip side, abundance thinking shifts your focus to the belief that there are plenty of amazing women out there. You just have to find the right match. Dr. Glover explains that when you adopt an abundance mindset, you stop fixating on any one woman or outcome. This makes you more relaxed, confident, and open to new opportunities. Practical takeaway: start viewing dating as an opportunity to meet new people and grow, rather than a high-stakes game where you have to win. When you stop attaching your self-worth to the outcome of each date, you'll naturally become more attractive and magnetic. One of Dr. Glover's key messages is that dating should be fun, not a source of anxiety or stress. Unfortunately, many men approach dating with dread. They're constantly worried about messing up, saying the wrong thing, or getting rejected. But this mindset takes all the joy out of the process. Dr. Glover encourages men to shift their perspective and see dating as a journey, not a destination. Each date is an opportunity to connect with someone new, learn about yourself, and enjoy the moment. When you remove the pressure to perform or get it right, you'll start to relax and have fun. And that's when attraction naturally happens. For example, instead of approaching a date with the mindset of, "I need to impress her," try thinking, "I'm just here to have a good time and see where this goes." This takes the pressure off and allows you to be more authentic. Tip: before your next date, remind yourself that it's not about impressing anyone. It's about enjoying the conversation, connecting, and having a good time. When you're relaxed and having fun, you'll come across as more confident and attractive. In the later chapters of the book, Dr. Glover moves into the practical skills that men need to succeed in dating. These include things like flirting, bantering, and reading body language. The key here is that these skills can be learned. They're not just something you're born with. Dr. Glover emphasizes that flirting isn't about being cheesy or using pickup lines. It's about creating a playful, engaging dynamic that builds attraction. Flirting can be as simple as teasing someone lightly, making them laugh, or playfully challenging their opinions. The goal is to create a lighthearted, fun interaction that keeps the other person intrigued. Body language is another critical aspect of attraction. Dr. Glover explains that confident, open body language signals that you're comfortable in your own skin and emotionally secure. Simple things like maintaining eye contact, standing tall, and using open gestures can make a big difference in how you're perceived. One of the final and most important lessons from Dating Essentials for Men is learning how to set boundaries and knowing when to walk away from relationships that aren't serving you. Too many men stick around in bad relationships because they're afraid of being alone or don't believe they can find someone better. Dr. Glover teaches that high-value men don't settle for relationships that make them unhappy. They have the self-respect and confidence to walk away when things aren't right. This isn't about being cold or heartless. It's about knowing your worth and refusing to compromise on your happiness. At the end of the day, Dating Essentials for Men isn't just about getting better at dating. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. Dr. Glover teaches us that by mastering our mindset, building confidence, and developing real skills, we can transform our dating lives and attract the kinds of relationships we truly want. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content on dating, relationships, and personal growth. And hey, drop a comment below. What's one dating skill you're excited to start practicing? I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video.